It's been a month since I made most of the videos on my channel public and began producing content here again. And I didn't even realize it's already been that long. I haven't been paying attention, honestly. I've just been using YouTube like normal, not really caring. And it's been great. You kind of wish I'd been putting more stuff up, but at the same rate, I've been focusing on other projects, and those have been more important. I don't care about YouTube as much as I used to and never will again, at least on growing this channel. More on that later. But something I wanted to talk about in this little quick video is, since it's been a month, how has the channel, I don't want to call it growth, because I'm not trying to grow the channel anymore. I'm just using it for a means to an end. You know, what's been going on? I've had a couple of hundred views, nothing too crazy. Plenty of reactions to stuff. And bigger focus is comments. That's always been a point of contention with me because, you know, you always want positive feedback. You want people to say, hey, I like your stuff. But invariably, for every one nice person you get a bunch of douchebags. And it's not that they matter, they don't. The comments of some idiot jerk online don't matter, but it's the constant exposure to that kind of negativity. Even if you build a tough skin to it, which I do have, it's still annoying to see. And it's annoying that, you know, the nature of social media and the modern web at large gives everyone this voice to just be a complete fuckbag. And as you grow older, you know, you begin to realize one key thing. Their opinions literally don't matter. They do because these people insist upon themselves that they do matter, and then you give value to it because of the nature of people to place value in things other people place value in. And it's laughable when you think about it, but it's a quirk of being human, a fault that we have that happens, and there's nothing you can really do about it because it's a side effect of being an otherwise stable, normal human being. You know, we place value in the thoughts and opinions of others, both good and bad. No matter how much you try not to care, you still do somewhere deep down on a subliminal level. But that doesn't mean you can't still, you know, shrug it off just as quickly as the initial reaction happens, and you can't laugh at the crap later. Now, it's been cool. I have the comments set to approval because that's just how I choose to do things. And I don't get notifications for comments anymore at all. I don't want to see them. I'll check them on my own time, and I did that recently, which was the impetus for making this video. And what I saw were a couple of very positive, very supportive comments. One on a Mall of Memphis video where a person saw my stories written probably 10 years ago about me being at the mall before it closed. That's a whole obsession that I need to write about and do some videos on, maybe down the line, who knows. But it was really nice to have another person who, well, you know, they cared about that story, that human interaction, the story I told, enough to find my video, see the progress on the site when I filmed that video back in August of 2016, 17, I don't know. I can't remember anymore. But to see that, you know, I kept up with it, for them to come and check on that was awesome because it told me, that's good. This person found the content I'm creating and enjoyed it. They cared. And that's all I care about, is that the people who will enjoy things I create find it. I had another person who found a video from easily 5-6 years ago of some friends doing some stuff at a convention. And they had seen the video ages ago and found it again and were happy they found it. And I'm just like, that's good. I'm glad I was able to archive this, to put it online for them to find and to enjoy. It's great. But then, of course, you get the dickbags. One guy made a comment on Xbox video. He just didn't understand stuff, so it's whatever. But there's a video I put up with specific interests to sort of see how it would play out. And I mirrored a video by YouTube user Schrodinger's Cat about some sovereign citizen types, First Amendment auditors, what have you, who are being very hostile in some small towns. And the comments I got were pretty goddamn funny. Funny as in, are these people serious? Now, they're the impetus for me making this video, but I didn't even bother to actually keep the comments. I deleted them instinctually because I'm like, I just don't give a shit. You know, you're going to waste your time typing this. Click, click, moving on with life. You did 0 damage. By the way, they all dislike bombed the video with numbers that match pretty well to every other mirror upload of the video being disliked. So it's the same, 10 to 20 people all hate bombing it because SovSit's going to SovSit. I don't know. But what I'm getting at is the comments. Oh boy. So what they said, Remember, this is a video about people who are harassing a small town's office force because they think, oh, the laws don't apply to me and you people need to answer me and need to allow us to do this, that, the other because I'm a free citizen, First Amendment, and all kinds of bullshit. Seriously, if you don't know anything about SovCits or First Amendment auditors, look them up. It's crazy. These people, though, these, I guess, fanboys, whatever, their comments were something akin to, so have you actually done anything about it? And crap like that. And I'm like, what kind of comment is this? I mean, let's really think about it. What value does that question provide to, what kind of discussion does it start? It's a pointless discussion to start. Now, yes, I'm taking this very seriously, but I'm just trying to show the different thought processes between someone like me and someone like the average YouTube commenter. It comes from a standpoint as if it's my responsibility to actively do something about this from people who, let me provide context if you don't want to watch the video, they're threatening to, attack people for not letting them film in government offices and not accepting phone calls and not returning phone calls where they threaten them. It makes no sense. They're behaving completely, not even childishly. Children don't act like that. So they're just behaving sociopathically. And I don't live in small town East Bumblefuck, Texas. I live in Memphis, where I deal with Memphis problems. It's not my job or responsibility to do this. The video is mirrored because it shows awareness of the behavioral patterns of these people, and if you other SovCits can't figure this out, well, that's your problem, not mine. And it makes me laugh because this is the level of intelligence that people are putting out there, that they think they're seriously saying something of value, that they're contributing to the world. And it's not. And one can look at videos I've made before and wonder, well, what's that contributing? It's like, oh, this was done for comedy. Oh, this was done for informational purposes. This was done because I seriously care about this subject. That's how people live their lives. But there's different ways to go about this, and some people just don't seem to want to, even if they're being destructive, don't want to create something better with that destruction. That's a poetic way to look at it, I guess. Basically they just want to be fucktards. And, that's what you want to do, feel free. Just do it somewhere the fuck away from me. I don't have time for your stupid shit. I don't care. The internet would be better off if most people weren't allowed on it. That's really all there is to it. I mean, everything's been shit since social media really took off, and it ain't getting any better. Although, I will say, all these morons having cameras to be able to film themselves being morons has been pretty amazing. Last thing I'm going to say, though, I mentioned at the beginning of this the idea of other channels. I've had quite a few different channels that I've been working on over the years, but if you had an idea for maybe starting up a side project that involves, sovereign citizen First Amendment stuff, join the crowd, because I found it to be a really, really nice community. As in, the ones who mock, ridicule, analyze, critique, comment, react, what have you, to SovCits, First Amendment auditors, and other intellectually challenged people, shall we say, who should know better but don't, doing this kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens. I don't quite have time to put too much effort into such a channel, but if I do get the ball rolling, we'll see how it takes after a month or two. But right now, I've just got to kind of get myself readjusted to how YouTube wants to handle multiple channels on the same account, or if I want to make a new account, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, wow, I've been rambling for almost 10 minutes now. Right, that is the end of that. If you've made it this far, thank you for listening. I do appreciate it. That's a thing to end on. I didn't even notice that one of the comments I had gotten was a welcome back message from an account that I don't recognize, which means somebody paid attention to my stuff, and that's just great. There's also another comment where someone suggested that I should get back to the Xbox Live reading series, and I hate that because there's no way for me and Watercrest to do it, and we tried. We tried to bring it back in another form, and it did not work so well. But that's life. It's all a matter of just doing what you can to make the most of it. I guess. I don't know. It's getting hot in here. This is what I get for running like 3 computers at the same time. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just going to leave this incoherent mess up online for you to listen to. So again, thank you for listening. If you check out other content, feel free. Or want to check out other content, feel free. If you like what you see, subscribe, all that jazz. I promised I wasn't going to say that stuff, but here I am saying it. I guess I'm just padding out time. I don't know. Any case, seriously, thanks for listening. Catch you next time.